was playing a heavyweight champion because he's not a big guy.
No.
He really is more like a middleweight. But Hogan was, I mean, he wouldn't even be able to, and back in these days, wouldn't even be able to make the UFC's weight limit. UFC has a 265-pound cutoff for whatever reason.
Really?
Yeah, there's no super heavyweight division in
I didn't know
MMA.
that.
Yeah, there's a super heavyweight division. It's possible, but the UFC's never implemented it.
Right.
So it's been sanctioned. There's a 265 and above, but the UFC's heavyweight division has a cutoff.
Right.
And a bunch of guys have had to cut weight. Brock's a big example.
Sure he is.
Brock had to cut weight to make 265. Francis Ngannou, Tim Sylvia, a few guys have had to actually cut weight. Mark Hunt cut weight to make 265.
Yeah, Mark's not walking around
He's
anywhere
a
near.
fucking tank. 5'10", 290. Just fucking jacked.
Bad. He's all bad, man.
It's a bad man, Mark Hunt.
Yeah, absolutely. But I love about Sly, like, you go back to, and a lot of people don't know that story. I'm sure you do. How he wrote that script, Rocky, and would not sell it. And when you get offered,
He wanted like Ryan O'Neal to play Rocky or someone, or Paul Newman. I forget who it was. I feel like it was Ryan O'Neal. They wanted Ryan O'Neal to play Rocky, and he held out. He's like, no, I fucking wrote this. This is me.
Your vehicle. And that's the greatest example of being positively unstoppable and owning it. Like Sylvester Stallone, could have written this book or has 100,000 times. And when he's one of my mentors without me knowing him, because I've just watched how he's lived his life, and he's recreated himself so many times. And that's what I'm constantly trying to do.
How crazy is it the guy's doing the Expendables as a fucking action star? He's in his 70s.
Yeah, crazy.
Who the fuck in their 70s is believable in an action role? Because there's guys who've like beat people up in movies like, suspension of disbelief, I'll let it slide.
Right.
But when you see him doing it, you're like, I kind of believe it. The guy's still jacked. At 72, I think, 73 years old, whatever the fuck he is.
Let me give you
How old is he now? 72 years
Ridiculous.
old. That's fucking insane.
Let me give you behind the scenes from Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's like, he's a brother to me, like a real one. Like we lived together, we rode together. One of my best friends, and he's doing the first Expendables, and he's doing, we talk about, I guess he's on the set for about, a couple of weeks by this time, and he says, I'll tell you what, D, and you remember, every top alpha dog is in that first movie, because he grabbed the heavies of the heavies, the guys who had the biggest names, and Austin said, in a world of alpha dogs, there is one number one guy, and his name is Sylvester Stallone. And he said when he were doing the Hollywood fight in the back, Stallone was like, come on, bring it, like meant it.
He broke his fucking neck in that movie. Broke his neck. Have you seen his neck? Like
No.
they did an x-ray of his neck. He's got these fucking screws keeping his spine together in his neck. He showed it on, it was either Tonight Show or Letterman. But he was on, and they showed an x-ray of his neck. He broke his fucking neck doing that movie. Because he's 68 at the time, 69, and he's getting thrown into a wall.
Right, and telling Austin, who's a tough son of a bitch.
A giant tough son of a bitch.
To bring it.
Yeah. He wants it to be real. I mean, look, he got knocked out by Antonio Tarver in one of those Rocky movies.
Right.
I mean, I think he was deep into his 60s, and he got fucking knocked out. They're doing the boxing scenes where they're going over things, and Tarver cracked him.
I would kill to do a workout with him and show him, because no one works out harder than he does.
Yeah, look at his neck. It's all fucking fused together with plates.
The bionic man.
Look at that. That's fucking crazy. So he's got 3 discs fused together.
He might be the toughest guy, pound for pound, age for age, alive.
What's that?
4 months ago.
This is him 4 months ago.
Oh, my God.
Who's the other guy?
I don't know.
Take your sunglasses off, bro. Who are you? Look how jacked he is.
Crazy.
72.
Crazy, man. I love the guy, man. I mean,
you
want to feel good, just sit down and watch a Rocky movie.
No, I interviewed him too. He was a super nice guy. Like real, like self-deprecating, loose, laugh, doesn't take himself seriously at all.
Right.
No ego, just joking around.
I love it.
Easy to, like somebody heckled out. He's like, is that you, Mom? It was really funny. He's a funny guy.
That's beautiful.
Real nice guy too. Yeah.